So this is a little video about my combine experience. Um, the first day that I was there, overall, it was a great experience. And the first day that I was there, picked me up from the airport, just like 45 minutes away. It was a good time. They took me to a hotel room, got me something to eat, and then we kind of jumped right into doing drills and things of that nature. And we the drills were pretty intense, and the first night I threw down a two-hand dunk off one dribble from the top of the key, so that definitely helped me out, made me look kind of impressive and things like that. But the um, the first day was just like tons of drills and just did a lot of things that just kind of were just chaotic and hectic. Kind of just see how you handle diversity and how you could handle the physicality of playing pro ball. I think I did pretty well. After talking to someone that first night, one of the people who ran the combine, they said that it seemed like I had a good IQ, good fundamentals. I was explosive. So those are things you definitely want to hear. But I was just doing drills. So then the next day we had a few more drills and we had games pretty much for the rest of the day, and practically filmed everything that you did. And that day there was a GM from an IBL team that was there, and he was coaching us for one of my games, and he kind of told me, that my all-around skills were as good as anybody there, and that I did a lot of good things. I played a good push. I did a good job pushing the ball, playing at a very high tempo, and told me that I was a good floor general and things of that nature. So we just I kept continuing to play in that game, and I made a real good pass at the top of the key. It was kind of in transition, and I kind of slowed down to set things up. And as I was slowing things down, I kind of bounced ball on my back from right to left, and caught it with my left hand, just whipped it with one hand to my big, cut under the basket for a layup. And I'm happy he caught it, because if not, it probably would have made me look pretty bad. But he caught it and was able to lay that up, and it was a good play and made people, kind of excited and things like that. Then I made a few more good plays in transition that were pretty good. So after the game, the GM told me that he thought, that I could really play. He kind of asked me when I went to college, and we could talk for a little bit, and he told me that you could play. He's like, you got a really good game, and because I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more of you in the future. So that made me feel happy. And then we continued to kind of keep playing for the rest of the day. And the next game, I was sitting on the bench, and there was people talking behind me, and my jersey number was number 20, and I could hear them saying that. They're like, "Oh, there's number 20 right there. That's the guy that we're interested in right there." So it was kind of good hearing that, but I acted like I didn't hear anything. Just kept playing. And then at the end of that night, I was talking to someone else, and there's another person who ran the combine, and they were saying that they're like, "You're one of the better guards here, this and that, and you're floor general. You take control. You do this and do that." So those are good things to hear. So then the last day on Sunday, I just wanted to make sure that I just came out, really prepared and able to just take it to the next level. So that day I came out and made sure I was kind of a little more aggressive to score, show that I can score as well as pass the ball, kind of look to create my own shot a little bit. So first game, I was doing a good job of kind of creating my own shot, knocked down a couple threes, which is tough, and knocking from that NBA line is pretty deep. So it was fun knocking those down. But knocked a few of those down, and then I had a couple plays. There was one point in the game where a team were kind of we're losing, and I get the ball off a rebound, I push it, and I go ahead and I jump stop and go through contact and get an and one layup that puts us ahead, and that was like the go ahead bucket for us to win the game. So that was pretty exciting. And then the next game that we had to play, we were kind of doing bad again, and so the guy kind of told me to get the ball, and I mean no one really kept score. I mean even the people who were videotaping will never see the score and things like that. But he's like, it's just like he's like get the ball, show that you can run this offense. So I was like, all right, let me grab the ball. So I grab the ball, and I'm directing people, hey, you go here, you go here, and hit a guy. He comes off a screen. I'm like, I have this one guy, tell him to go screen for him. Guy comes off, I hit him. He knocks down the shot, and it's me pointing and directing traffic and all that stuff. So it looks real good on film, and I think that'd be a good thing. They said it really showed with my floor generalship, and I'm not sure if that's a word right now. It's like 7 in the morning right now when I'm making this, but it's like my floor leadership. I mean, anyways, so then he told me, this guy that's coaching me, he used to play overseas. He's like, you got a lot of intangibles a lot of people don't have. Where you can hold the ball, keep your dribble, control the offense, tell people where they're supposed to go. He goes, I like that a lot, and things like that. I'm like, okay, that's really cool. So then we had another game, and this one guy, I had some pretty good plays. I mean, it was after lunch. It was like the last game of the day. It was probably everyone was getting tired. It's like the last game of the entire combine. I kept trying to push through, and like I just had like I had like 3 plays that were just like highlight plays that kind of made people stand up. And I mean, the games were we only played 25-minute long games, so there wasn't many points to be had for anyone. But like I think like the first possession we got the ball, I pushed the ball, I ripped the ball to the about the left elbow area, kind of bumped him a little bit, gave him a little shoulder, hit the brakes. He fell on the ground. I pulled up and shot the pull-up jumper. So I was sure people like that. Then a little bit later in the game, a guy went to shoot a layup, and this guy can jump. So I figured I was just going to get dunked on, but for some reason he decided to try to finger roll it, and so I went and just pinned against the backboard, just snatched it right off. It was like LeBron James style. It was pretty cool, and everyone in the gym went crazy. And then another time I was pushing the ball down the court in transition. It was me and this like 6'9" guy, just me and him one-on-one. So he's, I'm sure you think he's gonna block this all the way. So I hit him with a Euro step, went to the right and back to the left, and I made him spin a complete circle, and then laid the ball up, and everyone in the gym went crazy, and so it was pretty cool. And I know, like after that game, someone came to me and was like, one of the people running the combine was like, you're absolutely killing it right now. You're killing it. So all that's good and well and everything, but had some good positive feedback, and but just now I gotta just wait. Now it's just a waiting game, waiting for a phone call, and hopefully everything goes well. But there's definitely some things I gotta improve on. Shooting the ball from range a little bit more consistently. I definitely still work on the ball handling and things of that nature, and just trying to get used to the physicality, because I think that was the toughest thing, getting acclimated to, is how physical, how much they let you get away with. And I mean, it's crazy. I mean, defensively, I could go out there and hit people, and it was fun. But you gotta realize that you're gonna get that same thing back. So it's just a fact of just keep working out, keep being prepared, because you never know when you can get a phone call. So that's pretty much my experience. But all in all, it was a great time. So take care.